And welcome sports fans to the Canadian Intercollegiate Baseball Playoffs. We have the opening round of the CCBA, which is the Canadian Collegiate Baseball Association. The colleges and universities that make up this association are primarily based in the northern division, based around the Montreal and Ottawa National Capital Region. And we have the Atlantic Coast colleges. And of course the other baseball association in the Canadian Intercollegiate would be the Ontario University Athletics schools. Today's opening game in the playoffs is the McGill Redmen versus the Carleton Ravens. It's a one-game playoff. The winner will advance to the next round, which would be the association or the conference final, so the CCBA final. We have here first place McGill Redmen squaring off against the Carleton Ravens. Bill Redmen is their lineup tonight. Francois Garcia, the right fielder, with one home run. He's one of two players to hit a home run in the CCBA this season. Very low number of home runs. Alder, the first baseman, batting second. Mitch Gallagher, the third baseman, batting third. Jeff Card, the DH, batting fourth. Guy McNevin, batting fifth. Tracy Hannabury, the center fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Wally Benson. Eighth, Dante Almond. And number 9 is Wilbur Ware, shortstop. Pitching today for McGill, Stephen Day. 0-0 against Carleton. Did not get an opportunity to pitch during the regular season against the Carleton Ravens, but 0.81 ERA on the season, a 1.03. Fantastic young pitcher. 2-0 on the season. The Carleton Ravens lineup today: Kerry Johnson, the DH, will bat leadoff. Dan King, the third baseman, batting second. Johnny Rankin, right fielder, and a left-handed batter, batting third. Lefty Glenn Trask, the first baseman, in the cleanup position. Mac Menard, the left fielder, batting fifth. Bob Oak, the center fielder, batting from the left side as well. Sixth spot, batting seventh. Shannon Welsh, second baseman. Shortstop, batting eighth. Larry Blagden, and Terry McBride, the catcher, batting ninth. Paul Ragush, the pitcher for Carleton, has not pitched against McGill. He has an ERA of 3.05 with a 150 whip. Young 21-year-old was 0-1 on the season. . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Game is coming to you live from Montreal. And let's get it underway. McGill University with a 249 batting average on the season, 73 runs scored. Carleton 72 runs scored and a 240 team batting average. McGill with the pitching edge, 260 team ERA versus Carleton's 376 team ERA. Taking the mound now is Stephen Day. Kerry Johnson up to the plate. It's a chilly 37 degrees here in this mid-October game. Players are bundled up tight. And there's a leadoff fly out for Kerry Johnson over to right field. That'll bring up Dan King with a fly to left, and over it is the center fielder, Henneberry. And that's 2 away. Johnny Rankin up to the plate. Hard hit into center. This'll, shallow center. Henneberry ran in and grabbed it, and that is 3 down. It looked like it was going to drop in, but Henneberry turned on the wheels. And that's a 1-2-3 opening to the top of the first. And we'll move to the bottom of the first for McGill. Francois Garcia, one of 2 players, hit a home run this season. Goosh with the delivery, rounded a field to short, and that's 1 away. Blagden gathers that one up. Alder up the middle with a base hit, and that'll put him aboard on first. Mitch Gallagher up to the plate for McGill. And grounded hard to short. That's a double up, and that will end the inning. Alder not quite fast enough to make it to second that throw, and they had plenty of time to get Gallagher at first. Glenn Trask, the Carleton cleanup hitter, will lead it off. And he goes opposite field with a fly ball. That's corralled by Gavin McNevin. Sorry, Guy McNevin. Mac Menard up to the plate. He goes down on a called third strike. Bob Oak up to the plate. 2 away, top of the second. Rounded, and coming over to grab it is the third baseman. Over to first, and Alder puts the glove on it. That'll send us into the bottom of the second. The left-hander Jeff Card up to the plate. Grounded hard to short, and an easy play for Blagden to make. Back over to Trask. Guy McNevin now at bat. 5th in the order for McGill, and he drops this one into center for a safe base hit. McGill gets a second hit here in the bottom of the second. Second runner aboard, Tracy Henneberry up to the plate with 1 away. Grounded hard to second. They get McNevin at second. And it looks like the Henneberry is safe at first, so there's a fielder's choice there as Henneberry. Threat to steal, safely aboard at first. And he's on the run, he's going for it. Safe on the slide. Throw from the catcher, McBride, not fast enough. 2 away, Henneberry now in scoring position with Wally Benson up to the plate. Hit hard, a comebacker to the pitcher, and that'll end the inning. Ragouche had no trouble handling that hard hit line drive. And McGill strands a runner. Shannon Welsh will lead it off for Carleton here in the top of the third. Hit hard and deep to left, back to the track, and grabbing it is McNevin for out number 1. That'll bring up Larry Blagden. It's hometown McGill crowd very pleased with the defense they're seeing so far, and there's a Swing and a miss, strike 3 for second strikeout of the day for Stephen Day. Gary McBride up to the plate, batting ninth. Hard hit fly ball, but this will be handled easily by McNevin. And we'll move to the bottom of the third inning. Dante Almond, the catcher. Fly ball to left. Under it hard. Having no trouble with that one. Well, Ragouche still looking for his first strikeout of the game. And this will not be it. This drops in to right for a base hit for Wero. Wilbur Wero, the shortstop. Bit of a threat to steal. And Garcia with a grounder to short. Over to first for the throw, and he's safe, so an infield hit for Garcia. 2 aboard for McGill. Wero advancing to second. Plenty of time. Alder takes the walk. And we have bases loaded for Mitch Gallagher. Still just 1 away. McGill looks poised to get on the board here. Gallagher with the high pop-up. And an infield fly. Puts Gallagher down, and the runners will stay in position. Jeff Card up to the plate with 2 out. Two-two pitch from Ragouche, grounded to second. This is an easy play to first, and that will be the inning. McGill leaving 3 runners aboard. Stephen Day taking the mound for McGill. Carleton will lead off with Kerry Johnson, the DH.
Strike 3.
Inside fastball at blue right by him. Strike 3. And King. Second in the order, and he will pop this one up to left. Nevin makes the catch. 2 down in the top of the 4th. And here's Johnny Rankin with a fly out to short center. And Wero, the shortstop, was there to grab that one. 3 up, 3 down for Carleton. We'll move to the bottom of the 4th for McGill. Guy McNevin batting 5th. He'll lead it off. Be followed by Hannaberry and Benson. The 1-2 pitch popped up to center field. And Oak tracking that easily. Tracy Hannaberry up to the plate, a hard liner down the into the left field corner. This will be a double for Hannaberry, stand-up double, no less, as Menard had to really dig for that in the corner. And now with 1 out, the very speedy Tracy Hannaberry at second, Wally Benson up to the plate. And this one's an infield pop-up. Hannaberry will retreat to second as Benson is out. Dante Almond up to the plate with 2 away. 1-1 pitch hit hard into left, and this is caught on a diving catch from Menard. One-handed catch, and that will be the inning for McGill, again leaving runners aboard in scoring position. Glenn Trask up to the plate for Carleton, still looking to get a hit. And this will be it. A hard hit line drive to right field. And that will be a sliding double. Garcia chasing that one into the right center gap. Neither Hannaberry or Garcia could get there quick enough. Trask is aboard with the leadoff double. Mac Menard. The pop up to left, caught by McNevin. And Garcia back to second. Sorry, Trask back to second. Bob Oak up to the plate, the center fielder. And he'll go down on a called 3rd strike, the 0-2 pitch. 2-way all of a sudden with runners in scoring position here. Shannon Welsh for Carleton. The grounder up the middle. This will bring Trask around 3rd. No throw at home, and that is Carleton's first run, the first run of the game for either team, on only their second hit. So Carleton taking the lead here, top of the fifth. 2-out single. And Welsh going for the steal. The throw is missed and rolls into into center field. Welsh coming up with an extra base on that steal, so taking third. Don't really know who, whether that was Almond throwing it away or Benson and Ware just not communicating. But in any event, Welsh stands at third base with 2 out. Carleton already with the 1-0 lead. Blagden up to the plate. The full count pitch, and that's grounded out to the first baseman who will play it himself. Alder, no trouble getting that third out. So 1-0 for Carleton Ravens here in the bottom of the fifth as McGill will try to answer. Ware with the leadoff grounder to second. Francois Garcia, the batter, next in the order. Hard hit line drive to left. This will bounce in for a base hit. And he gets the extra base on that one. Garcia sliding safely into second. One away with a runner on second for Wilson Alder, the first baseman.
Strike 3.
And he goes down swing and a miss on a 1-2 pitch. Garcia still waiting to get moved along here. Mitch Gallagher up to the plate, the third baseman.
Strike 3, you're out.
And that's 2 strikeouts in a row for Paul Ragouche as he retires the side, and McGill stranding stranding a runner yet again. And we'll go back to the top of the sixth with Carleton. Leadoff grounder by McBride. Easy play by the shortstop, Ware. Stephen Day enjoying the better pitching line of the day so far, other than that 1 earned run. But only 2 hits and 4 strikeouts. And here's another ground out as Johnson goes down. 0 for 3 today. Dan King 0 for 2. He'll try to get something happening here with 2 out. Hard hit to center. And Henneberry's there in time, so that is 3 away. McGill with another chance to even it. Paul Ragouche still on the mound for Carleton. Hard hit line drive. This will make it out of the infield towards the right side. Jeff Card with his first hit of the day. 7 hits now for McGill. So far unable to convert anything into a run. Guy McNevin up to the plate. Grounder to first. They'll let Card take second, and McNevin is out on the forced play, so Card advancing on the ground out. Tracy Henneberry up to the plate. And this fly ball's into center. That'll send Card back to second as Oak easily comes up with that one. Wally Benson up to the plate, 2 out, runner on second. The 0-2 pitch, high fly ball to center field, and this should be easily caught by Bob Oak, and it is, and that is the inning. We'll move to the 7th now. Carleton still clinging to a 1-run lead over McGill. Ernie Bullock now pitching for McGill. 1-1 on the season, 9 innings of relief. He's only allowed 7 hits, 2 earned runs. He's had 7 strikeouts and 8 walks with an ERA of 2.0. This is his first postseason appearance. Johnny Rankin up to the plate, and he goes down on a 3rd strike, 1-2 fastball. To bring up the left-hander Glenn Trask, the first baseman batting cleanup. And Trask takes a piece of that one. He'll trot on down to first. and not looking too happy about it, but that's baseball. Mac Menard up to the plate with a runner aboard. Grounded to second. They'll go to first for Menard, but this one's dropped by Alder, and the runners advance to third and second. All of a sudden, Carleton's looking very dangerous here, already with a 1-run lead. And 2 runners aboard despite not getting a single hit in this inning. Trask on the hit batsman, Menard on the error. Infield's playing way in. They walk Oak intentionally to set up for the double play, but the infield's still playing way in with just 1 out. Ned Higgins up to the plate. Pinch hitting. And he hits this one into left. This will drop in for a base hit. Carleton's going to score 2. Oak and Menard, rather, Trask and Menard. Oak goes to second. And Higgins is safely aboard on a single to left. So 2 runs scoring. Carleton's up 3-0. Kelly Rideout on the mound now for McGill, as they are desperately trying to bail themselves out of this sinking life raft. 2 outs, 2 aboard. Terry McBride up to the plate now after Blagden goes down on strikes.
Strike 3, you're out.
And a strike 3 to McBride. Alright, 7th inning stretch comes to an end. McGill's going to try and get something rolling here as we move to the bottom of the 7th, and Dante Almond will lead it off for McGill. Ware second to come up, and Garcia will be third. He's in the hole. Jim Newbury now pitching for Carleton. And a deep fly ball to center for Almond, but that one is caught by Bob Oak. Wilbur Ware up to the plate. Taps this one on the ground to short, but getting there in time to field it is Blagden. And that is 2 away. Francois Garcia, the only McGill hitter with a home run this season. And this one misses wide. That is the first walk of the game, I believe. And certainly the first for that's Carleton's given up. So Wilson Alder up to the plate. Francois Garcia, no, my mistake. McGill walked a batter earlier to set up that double play. That never happened. All right. And this one goes wide. Garcia takes second on the wild pitch, and Wilson Alder now with a runner in scoring position and 2 out. High fly ball to right. Tracking that one is Rankin, and that is 3 away. Top of the 8th now for Carleton, with a 3-run lead here, still holding McGill scoreless. Kerry Johnson up to the plate, the designated hitter for the Ravens. And this is hit hard to center, but Henneberry setting himself up quite nicely for that curving ball. A little bit of a wind blowing out to right, curved that ball slightly. Henneberry had no trouble tracking it, though. Dan King up to the plate. One down, the 2-1 pitch. Grounded hard to first base. Oh no, he makes the catch before it hits the ground, so that's an out. And what a great play by Alder, getting there in time and grabbing it just before it hit the ground. So it It's 2 away there. Johnny Rankin up to the plate. He'll take a walk from Rideout. Glenn Trask up to the plate, 1 for 2 today. Rankin with the run scoring earlier. And Rankin caught off first, is thrown out on the pickoff attempt, and that will end the inning, leaving Trask to bat in the next inning. Bottom of the 8th now for McGill. 7 hits, no runs, 2 errors. Desperately trying to get on board here and running out of chances to do it. Mitch Gallagher to lead it off. Will be followed by Card and McNevin. This is a high looping fly ball that Rankin has no trouble grabbing over in right field. Jeff Card up to the plate, the designated hitter. This one misses inside, and that is a walk for Card. The left-hander, Guy McNevin, will try to keep this one from doubling up, and he hits this one into center. It drops in for a base hit, so Card moving to second. The throw to third to keep Card from thinking about a run. McGill's got to be thinking about a hit and run play or getting some men in motion here, because they're down 3. They've got 2 aboard and only 1 out. Tracy Henneberry up to the plate. Center fielder. Grounded to short. This will hold the runners. And, a liner to short. And that holds the runner. So 2 away now. Card and run in scoring position. McNevin on first. Wally Benson up to the plate. And a very soft grounder to short. That will end the inning. And McGill again leaving runners aboard. A frustrating game, no doubt, for the Redmen. With 8 hits and unable to move any of them that last 90 feet from third to home. Kelly Rideout pitching here in the top of the 9th. Glenn Trask up to the plate for Carleton. They'll look for an insurance run or 2 here, but so far they're in a commanding position, and that is a fly out to center for Trask. 2 more outs, and McGill can try to walk it off here. Menard with a deep fly ball to center, but Henneberry there again. No trouble gathering that one in.
Strike 3, you're out.
Bob Oak goes down on a 3rd strike, and that will end the top of the 9th. 219 fans, mostly McGill fans. A few Carleton fans made the trip down from Ottawa in this October 10th game. Dante Ullman to lead it off, the catcher for the McGill Redmen. Hit hard to left into the corner, and he will come up with a double, no doubt. It's going to be a close one, though. He slides on the throw. Menard was all over that one and left. He was pretty quick to get there, but it was in the corner, and it was a long way to go. So Dante Ullman with a leadoff double. The shortstop, Wilbur Ware up to the plate. Ground ball to third base, and taking first is Ware. No throw from the third baseman, King. Dan just decided to hold on to it. He couldn't make it to third to force to tag Dante Ullman, and didn't throw in time to get Ware. So I don't know if that counts as a hit, but could have been a defensive indifference. Double play from Garcia, but it's a run-scoring double play. No RBI scoring to Garcia because he was not safely at first. So a very bizarre no RBI run scoring by Ware as McGill finally gets on the board here in the bottom of the 9th. But that double play has put the advantage back in Carleton's court. 2 out, no runners on. Wilson Alder up to the plate, the first baseman, and he'll try to continue the momentum here. Might be too little too late for Carleton, for McGill rather. Alder does squeak out a base hit to center, and now the tying run is at the plate. Jeff McHaney, no strikeouts in 1 2/3 innings. Mitch Gallagher up to the plate. Hit hard to center, but this is caught, and that is the game. Carleton will move on to the conference semifinals. And McGill, despite their strong performance this season, has been sent back to the dormitory to continue their studies. And that's the ball game. 3 runs scoring for Carleton Ravens on 3 hits, no errors. McGill Redmen, 1 run, 11 hits, 2 errors. The winning pitcher for the game down here is looks like Paul Ragouche, with his first postseason win, 6 innings, 7 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. He pitched 88 pitches, 57 of those were strikes. The losing pitcher for McGill, Stephen Day, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run allowed, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. He pitched 88 pitches as well, 57 of those were also strikes. A save credited to McHaney for Carleton, as he pitched a solid 2 innings, allowing 4 hits and 1 earned run, but maintaining the win that was earned for him by the Carleton batters earlier in the game. So that's the game. Player of the game was Stephen Day, despite the loss, with his incredible pitching performance there, just allowing 2 hits, just the 1 earned run. Bullock, of course, allowing the other 2 runs to score. They were unearned on those McGill errors. And that's the ball game. So thanks very much, folks, for watching. And we'll catch you in the semi-final round, rather the conference final round.